Alright guys, welcome back to, I guess this could be called part 2 of the 5-star trade value experiment exposing 2K's trade system, whatever. It's a sequel, a part 2 to the previous video. If you guys don't already know, I uploaded it a week ago. It's kind of where I go into this game and I kind of show you what trades you can make, like what blockbuster huge trades you can make and what you can't make. And if you guys do want to see a third and final part, I think we could do one more part of this. Let's see if this video can get over 1,500 likes. So smash that like button if you guys want to see more, and let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you think I should have done differently? Because I love reading your guys' criticism in the comments below. So in this one, we are going to kind of focus on picks and trying to do picks for stars. So I do have trade override on right now, and I have acquired the top 6 picks in the first offseason, and I have acquired what I think is going to be like the most valuable picks for next year's draft. So first, we're going to try doing pick 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, first, let me show you guys what we're working with here. So I did turn all this off. Trade, the restrictions are off. Override, I'm going to turn off for now. Financial trade rules is off. Injuries is off, and everything else is the same. We're on 50 trade negotiation difficulty for now. We're going to see if we're going to bump that down later on in the video. So first, let's go here. Like I said, I want to do picks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and just see what star you can get. I'm going to start off big. Kevin Durant is a free agent. So is Curry. Let's start off at Westbrook. Let's just see if picks 1 to 6 work for Westbrook. Doesn't. Okay. That's in the first offseason. See, if you guys want to see a part 3, maybe you can do this stuff in the next offseason and see if there's any more people that have like expiring contracts that might work or something like that. So, I also want to just give a shout, give a try to Anthony Davis. Oh my God. That's how you get Anthony Davis in this game, I guess. You have to wait till the first offseason and get the top 6 picks in the NBA draft, and you can get Anthony Davis. Okay, hold on. Let me turn trade override back on, and let me do one thing here. All right, just real quick, I'm trading this back, and I want to see if you have to give up all 6 picks, or maybe you don't have to. So let me just turn trade override off. Actually, it'd probably just be easier if I kept that on. So let's go. Let's try picks 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're not impossible to get. Like, you could do this in like a normal rebuild without trade override on or anything. So let's see. Picks 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Anthony Davis. They don't do that. Okay, what about if I do picks 1, 2, and 3 for Anthony Davis? Okay, picks 1, 2, and 3 for Anthony Davis do work, but not for Russell Westbrook. So that's new to me. So let me just give back up Anthony Davis to the Pelicans again. And let's see if what other stars this could work for. So it looks like you can get Anthony Davis in this game. Okay. Don't I have trade override on? Or I'm dumb and I didn't turn it back on. Alright, so let me real quick just get that back. So now I want to try, okay, now I'm a little interested here. If they really like that trade, could you do picks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to the Pelicans for Demarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis? I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, it was declined. It was declined. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to move on. We're going to try a different star. Let's see Giannis. Giannis is only 4 stars, so I could see this working pretty easily, but he is very hard to get in this game. The trade offer was declined. Okay, so Giannis you can't get, it looks like. Jimmy Butler, this definitely should work. Okay, you can get Jimmy Butler for those top 6 picks. Let me just get those picks back real quick. Okay, so now that I see I can get Jimmy Butler, let me just trade these back. I want to see if I could just do maybe the first overall pick in the draft for Jimmy Butler. Even though okay, they don't want to do that. What about picks 1 and 6? Let me do 1 and 6 for Jimmy Butler. That is also declined. What about 1, 6, and 5 for Jimmy Butler? Okay, that works. So you can trade picks 1, 5, and 6 for Jimmy Butler. So let me get those picks back, and we're gonna try out to a different superstar. What did I just do? Let's go to here. Bulls 1, 5, and 6. Okay, so we make that trade. So now let's go picks 1, 2, and 3. We don't even, I don't think, need 4, 5, and 6 to get stars. John Wall. John Wall is very hard to get in this game. I've actually never traded for him in my life. That was the first time I ever traded for Anthony Davis. But, like, I've never seen a trade actually go through for John Wall. But let's see if this works. Okay, this was declined. 4, 5, and 6. You can see John Wall is 3.5 stars. 3.5 stars. And they agree to that. Okay, so if you can get picks 1 through 6, you can get John Wall. Let me go back to the Wizards here. I want to see if you can do picks maybe 1, 2. What was it? I already tried 1, 2, and 3, I think. Okay, they actually declined. So what about if I did 1? Hold on. 1, 3, and 5 for John Wall. Okay. What about 1, 2, 3, and 5? No. Okay, so you probably have to give up all 1 to 6 for John Wall. That's what it takes to give up for John Wall. So let's see what other stars we could possibly go for. Damian Lillard. Karl-Anthony Towns. Oh, okay, he's a free agent, so I can't trade for him yet. Kawhi Leonard. Now this is a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for Kawhi Leonard. They don't do that. So Kawhi Leonard is basically untouchable in this point of the offseason. He is a free agent, I think, or he will be on an expiring contract in a year later. So that could be a big trade we could do in the next part. So let's see what other star we can try to get. LeBron, it's impossible, I think. I think it is impossible to trade for LeBron, even if you gave up KD, like Anthony Davis, all those studs. Yeah, you can't get LeBron. Okay, that figured. Kyrie Irving, I know I can get. Let's see. Could you get, Paul George? No. Harden. Harden would be cool. Okay, they don't want to do Harden. But sometimes, guys, that if you recently just saw, if you watched one of my streams, I did, after the draft, at play progression, I had a Nets pick with the Celtics, and it was 4.5 star trade value. And I did that straight up for Jimmy Butler, and it worked. Just that one pick. And, you don't even know where it was drafting yet, for straight up for Jimmy Butler, and it worked. That was crazy. Okay, so James Harden wasn't happening. Let's try Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. Okay, they agree to that. So you can get Klay Thompson and Draymond Green for those picks. So let me just get those picks back. So the people that are untouchable pretty much in the year 1 offseason, it looks like, are Westbrook, Harden, Kawhi, and LeBron. I would like to try this for Curry, but Curry's a free agent, sadly, so we cannot try that yet. Is there anybody else I really want to do right now, or should I just... Okay, let's try Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This should work, right? Okay, they agree to that. Now, okay. What about if I did... Okay, I kind of want to go back to the Warriors here. Let me just get these picks back real quick. Okay. Nope. Okay, let me get those picks back. What about picks 1, 2, and 3? Just for Clay and Dre. Okay, they don't want to do that for picks 1, 2, 3. What about 1? Okay, 1 through 4 works. You don't even have to throw in 5 and 6. So if you can get the top 4 picks in the draft, you could pick up Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. So you can see how valuable picks are in this game, guys. You get picks, and they're valuable. You can land almost anybody you want. Anyone you want. You just saw me get Anthony Davis. So we're going to go over the draft now. We'll just go to rookie signings. We'll see who they signed for us. Yep, those are a bunch of studs, so we get them all on the team. So what I want to go to now is past free agency. Let me just decline some of these guys that don't really matter too much. Maybe I'll throw a couple of them in trades. I don't know. But I want to go past free agency, wait till everybody's signed. Qualifying offers doesn't really matter. My free agents don't matter. Okay, so let's go to play progression. And this is where sometimes the picks next year have crazy value. Crazy value. I'm going to see if it's any bit different than what it was pre-draft. But, okay. So let's see. This Kings pick next year is 3 stars. This Nets pick next year is 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. What I want to do right now, Westbrook straight up for that pick. Okay, it was declined. But I think, honestly, if I threw in 2 picks... No? Okay. What about if I threw in 3 picks? So, the future... If you can get the Suns 2018, the Kings 2018, and the Nets 2018... Damn, okay, they're still not interested. And you would have to get Dallas 2018? Okay. Really? And Philly... Okay, so it looks like Westbrook is still untouchable no matter what in this offseason. He's untouchable. What about if I throw in, Joel Embiid? Okay, yep. Westbrook is untouchable in, I think, the year 2 offseason. You might have to wait till the year 3 offseason, so that's something to look forward to in part 3. So, unfortunately, he is not doable. What about Curry? Curry for the Brooklyn pick. That was declined. That was expected. What about if I throw in the Kings pick now? Is this going to be declined? Okay, that was declined. Okay, let me throw in a bunch of picks now. So I'm throwing in Dallas 2018, Philly 2018, Suns 2018, Kings 2018, and Brooklyn 2018. And they agree to that. So if you can get those 5 2018 picks, you can get yourself a Steph Curry in the offseason. This is all new to me. I didn't think you could actually do this type of stuff. So I think, like, for future rebuilds, I'm going to be pulling off some of these trades, like trying to, like, low-key save up 2018 picks and get, like, these superstars in free agency. So, okay, let's go back to this. Let's do the Nets pick, and let's do these, the Suns and the Sixers pick. Both 3.5 and a 4.5. Let's go to Anthony Davis now. Can you get Anthony Davis straight up? You cannot. Okay, okay. Could you... Actually, I'm going to go to the Spurs right now. And I want to know if you can get Kawhi for all these. Probably not if you can't get Westbrook. Yeah, you're not going to be able to get Kawhi. Let's see, though. Let's just try... Let's get rid of the Dallas and the Sacramento. Let's go to the Pelicans. Let's see. Can you get Anthony Davis and Demarcus Cousins for these 4 2018 picks? If you can, I'm doing this every time in, like, my league. Okay. What about if you throw in the Mavericks? Okay, so they don't want to do this. Okay, so yeah, they're not willing to give up those 2 for 2018 picks. But like we saw before, if you have picks 1 to 6, they will definitely do that. So, let's see. Would you do those 5/18s for Anthony Davis? They do that. Okay, okay. So you know you can get Anthony Davis. I want to see if you can get him for cheaper. Let me just say cheaper. More, yeah, okay. Let me just get those picks back. I think it was this Magic pick. Okay, so we get those picks back. I want to throw in the Nets pick, the Suns pick, the Magic pick, and the Mavericks pick. So if you can get these 2018s, actually, I'm going to do without the Mavericks pick yet. So let's do this all for not for James Harden, for Anthony Davis. Okay, guys, so if you can get the Magic 2018 pick, the Phoenix 2018 pick, and the Sixers 2018 pick, or no, the Nets, not the Sixers, the Nets, you might have yourself an Anthony Davis in the year 1 off season. I think I'm going to be trying to do a couple of these moves now in my league. So you might see if I do a rebuild on Monday, I think I might do this right away. And like hopefully maybe future building a better team videos, my opponent doesn't know you could do this and I might try to snag some of these guys. So let's just try, actually let's just see how much rookies, dude. I'll throw this in just for a cool trade. So let's throw in all these young players. Markelle Fultz, Embiid, and Jaleel, even Rep, these 3 stars. What is Jared Allen? Okay, could you do that for like, not Giannis, because that will work. What about all this for, not Karl-Anthony Towns, for Westbrook? Okay, so yeah, all these like nice young talent you can't get. What about for Curry and Clay? Ooh, you can actually do all that for Curry and Clay. So I actually don't even need those players. I just want to still use these picks here. Oh, okay. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to try to get KD. I don't know if you can do KD for this stuff, but let's try it. Where did KD sign? Is it the Hawks? He usually signs with the Hawks now. He signed with the Clippers. Okay. Okay. There's a 5-star trade you could do. There's a 5-star trade you could do. You would have to give up. Oh, my God. I just got KD. I just got KD without trade override. Well, like, obviously, I needed trade override to get that. If you got the Kings 2018 pick, the Nets 2018 pick, Suns, Mavs, Sixers, and Magic, and you could get yourself a Kevin Durant. Oh, my God. What about if I just did not the Kings. What about if I did the Nets, the Magic, and the Suns for Kevin Durant? Could you do this all for Kevin Durant? Just those 3. If you can, I'm going to jump out of my seat. Okay. What about if you throw in maybe the Mavericks? Okay, so you probably have to give up all of them. You wouldn't have to give up the 76ers, but that's 5 2018 picks, probably the most valuable ones, and you can get yourself Kevin Durant. Okay, so yeah, you could just see, guys, how much picks work out in this game. Like, I didn't even realize how much, like, value these picks have till now. Okay, so let's get this trade back. Is there anybody else we want to try to get? Obviously, in the next video, we're going to try to get, if you guys do hit 1,500 likes in the next part, we're going to try to get Kawhi, Harden, and Westbrook all in their final deals, right? Westbrook has a year left. Okay. Kawhi will be a free agent next year. I'm really so Harden, or in 2 years, so they'll be in their expiring deal next offseason. But I'm really shocked you can't do this for Westbrook. He's in his last year of his deal. Wow, I'm like shocked right now that you can't do that. What about if I did those picks and Curry? Wow, and if I throw in Clay? Okay, yep. I feel like Westbrook's untouchable. I gotta rewatch my 82-0 challenge and how I got him again, because like that was I don't remember what offseason I got him in, but this is just crazy. So, you know what? I'm gonna rewatch that 82-0 video. I'll see you guys, and I'll see what year and what exactly I gave up for him. Okay, guys, I just watched it, and I gave up Kyle Lowry and I think 4 first-round picks. And what I think is happening is because next year Westbrook has a player option. Let me just triple-check that. So Westbrook has a triple option, a player option, and he will accept it like 10 times out of 10. He accepts it, and he never declines it. And that's when you trade him. Trade for him right after in the 2018 year offseason. That's when you trade for him. And that's when it goes down, and you can get yourself a Russell Westbrook. I've never traded for Harden or Kawhi Leonard, so I think this is going to be very interesting to try to do, but I think it's going to work out a lot better if we do this in the next offseason in part 3, where they are going to be on their expiring contracts. Yeah, because I can't get Kawhi, and James Harden is kind of untouchable at this point. So, let me just see if I did this for Karl-Anthony Towns, would this go through? Okay, you can get Karl-Anthony Towns. So I pretty much have gone through everybody that you could trade for. Like, LeBron's kind of untouchable, but I can't believe we got Kevin Durant. That's crazy. Maybe we'll try to get a LeBron in the next video as well. So I'm going to stack up on picks, the young players, all that type of stuff. We're going to try to make the big trades go down in part 3 for, like, Harden, Kawhi, Westbrook, and possibly Kevin Durant if we can. Because we pretty much traded for everybody besides those, not Kevin Durant, LeBron James. We traded for everybody but those 4 players in this game. Like, we know you can. You just have to give up a fortune. So yeah, that is going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of the 5-star trade value experiment. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What trades you think you could have made, what I should have done differently. Maybe I could have gotten Harden, Kawhi, LeBron, or Westbrook right now, but maybe I did something wrong, so let me know in the comments what I did do wrong, if I did do anything wrong. And yeah, like I said, 1,500 likes for a part 3. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a great Sunday. That's going to be for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.